So I'm going to share something with you while I get ready for my date tonight and wash my hair, get myself together. Yes, you hear my naps coming. That's fine. But whatever. It is what it is. So I was talking to someone that I just met a couple of days ago. And you know what? It's just amazing how you can touch other people and other people can touch you. Because I shared with her, she wanted to know how I got on my journey of unleashment, right? And I was telling her about the postpartum anxiety attacks. And all that good stuff. And it's crazy because people's stories are the same. Your stories are really the same. If you take the time to get to know other people, no matter what type of background, male, female, whatever the situation is, you realize that we all go through this journey together. And then it's crazy because I had no idea that so many people sit in silence. And it's just like incredible, in a bad way, that so many people have made the subconscious choice to sit in silence. You know, sometimes when you sit in silence, that's even worse. You know what I'm saying? So when you're going through something, well, first of all, I can relate to you. I'm going to tell you why I can relate to you, because when I was going through, quote unquote, the journey of figuring out what was going on with me, I sat in silence. And when I sat in silence because I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed of the anxiety, of the panic attacks. I mean, I remember times where I couldn't even, drive, not even to pick up the kids from school. You know what I'm saying? But it took everything in me to move forward. And I'm here to tell you that if I did it, you can do it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It was just crazy, my journey, because I never thought, I would say adulting. It's an adult thing to do to be able to drive, right? And interesting enough, I lost my ability to be independent. I lost my ability to drive. And it's like, well, how the hell do you do? I lost my ability, to get in elevators. A lot of crazy stuff was happening. And I did feel alone. I was by myself. And I didn't know that people were suffering in silence just like me. I had no idea that, people really truly go through a lot of anxiety issues before I went, had my own situation going, which is crazy. And then anyway, long story short, don't sit in silence. That's what I really want to say. I want to share that with you because if I can do it, you can do it. For example, I couldn't get out my driveway. Let me go back to that story. So I couldn't get out my driveway. And so I was talking to a doctor and she was like, Crystal, you got to do it not only for yourself, but you have to do it for your children. So you have to find a reason. Okay? You got to find a why. A why is so strong. A why in business, a why in this, why in that, but also why in health. I think that's the most important thing. Because a lot of times we'll do a why for money. You know what I'm saying? A why for a man, but you got to do a why for yourself, for self-love. And I think that's really important because my why was really strong. I had to be able